Apartment right here. But before I get anybody distracted, this is a new view, a new angle, a new look, a new arena, some better built bots. Say that 5 times really fast, and we're pumped up to have a new battle today. Welcome to anybody who catches this later, anybody who signs in while we're getting it on. We're gonna battle some bots finally after maybe a month of building. And our new arena, I'll cover everything I can while our team is actually in the background writing some code for some of these robots right now, and that's the fun part for me. We have a camera set up here. I've got a tablet that I'll be feeding the robot code to, and we'll chat about all that. But first, I should take a minute to explain that this stream, this Twitch feed, this YouTube video, this event is part of a nonprofit called the Lift and Shift Foundation. This is actually designed and run and developed by our design team. The things we do online and stream here. So we have a small design team of veterans and volunteers, and they kind of help run the program in person and elsewhere. So man, I hit my head last week, and I'm still a little distracted. I don't have my normal soapbox pitch to give to people, and it's a little weird. The camera's usually in my face. I'm usually at my desk. Here we are. I cleared out my apartment. We set up the arena. We got the robots out, and all of this new view is different for me. So I'm a little distracted, but we're a 501c3 nonprofit. You can mash some buttons in the About Us links, and you can go find out more about the programs we run. I'm the founder of the nonprofit, but I'm also a member of the design team, and I'm here to battle some bots today, and that's the exciting part. But what I'm going to do first is explain. I like to teach and share and help people do things that look technical and complicated and hard, but they're not. So I'm going to share some of the things that I do behind the scenes. That's why you get this view here. Over there on the side of the stream, you'll see the arena, and we're gonna change some views, get into how we code the robots, and do some things like that in a few minutes. But I'm gonna share that we stream this through the Streamlabs app, and because it's an app on my desktop, I'm going to put my keyboards and things away from my desktop, and I'm going to open up the Streamlabs app right here, and there we go. So I can control this stream from here now on my phone. Now that the stream is live, I can do that. You can't do that when it's not going. So, but there's actually 2 apps. You can stream from your phone if you have a Streamlabs account, or you can turn on the Streamlabs remote or whatever the name of that thing is, and that's how I'm going to control this today, because I've got a desktop, tablet, a phone camera, 2 robots, and we're also on Zoom because we have a design team, and I'm not here by myself. I'm here with any of the team who wants to join, who has time, who wants to try to battle these bots and learn something or do something cool. And we're chatting with each other. Oh yeah, okay. Let me. Hi. You'll see a different view in Zoom. So we're all connected on a Zoom. So we'll be sharing our communication off the screen where you can't see us, but there's the chat in Twitch that we can also join. But yeah, let's get into the robot battle. What did we do? What have we been doing for the last month? Oh my gosh, we have done a lot. And let me get rid of some of my notifications here so I can set that down. Get rid of my keyboard now and my mouse. Dun dun dun. And let's check out the robots. So the robots we need to update these robots, and we need to add batteries, and we'll put some new code in right now. But what we've done is we've moved the sensors and added a new sensor because our original arena was a line, and the robots only needed to go backwards and forwards in a straight line, just like this. So the one sensor on the front worked for that. We're turning our arena into a circle. So no longer will it be a line, it'll be a sumo circle, and the goal will be to push your opponent out of the circle. And we're not driving these robots, we're actually programming the robots to battle right here on the mat. So it'll be interesting to see. This is our first attempt at doing this, and I'm gonna swap the batteries out right now while I'm discussing this and kind of explaining this. But we've got some challenges in how we're going to code this now, because it's a lot harder to code. We have two sensors, and we have lateral movement to the sides. So I'm going to break some batteries out while we're chatting, and this is all new to us. So batteries don't want to come out of the box. That's 4 batteries. The batteries are part of the original hack we did for this robot. Yeah, let's just try the base code first. I definitely agree, and that is this is me chatting with our design team. Oh, I see you're I'm watching a different screen and catching different chats. But yeah, so as we're loading up batteries here. Almost there. So we've got some batteries, and we moved the battery box on this robot. So this is a kit, a robot that comes in a kit. It's called the MakeBlock Ranger tank, and we've moved the battery box so that we can get to the batteries and swap the batteries easier, and it also like changed the way the robots like move because their center of gravity is moved. Batteries are actually a large part of the weight of this robot. So we moved it way to the back, and it used to flip over a lot, and batteries used to fly everywhere, and they still seem to flip over some. But we've changed the center of gravity by moving these sensors down and back a little bit. We've done a lot of modifications to these robots in general. And the one thing we have not done is made a battery pack. But that is on my list of things to do now that we are going through batteries more than anything else. So we're going to swap out all fresh batteries for our first battles, and we're gonna code these robots. We already set, if you joined any of these other streams, last week we set up a base, what we're calling base code. It kind of like creates the rules and things for our robots. So let's go with this. Let's go with these right here. Like, so let's use the last of these batteries. Get out! Get out! Get out! Okay. So we'll mix and match some Energizer and Duracell. And here we go. I need 4 more. Come on out. Come on out. Don't be afraid. There we go. And we've got a whole other container of batteries back here. But the batteries fly out of these robots, and that's kind of fun. So now that we've got the batteries in, we're gonna fire up the code for these robots and code them. So check it out. So I butchered this robot on Thursday night, taking a sticker off. We've had him named the SaneSmart bot for quite a while. Yeah. we've actually been discussing this whole idea of creating a battery pack, 3D printing a battery pack to use a different kind of battery that's rechargeable. And I don't think that discussion has been in our Slack channel yet, but it's been in DMs and discussions about 3D printing. So we've 3D print parts that we can, like the mount for this sensor right here. And I'll get all close into the camera and show people about this. But we're gonna battle right away. We're gonna do this. Now that we've got the robot set up, you can see the robot right here in the screen. Dun dun dun. But we're gonna set him down for just a second. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna change our arena right now. We're 10 minutes into our stream already, and I'm gonna get a little coffee first. All right, here we go. So this is our new map. We've got a bunch of papers down here because we know the robots are going to trash them. We tested this a couple weeks ago. We tested this to make sure it would work, and this is just plain paper off of an inkjet, regular like a copier in your office or wherever. Yeah, I just printed this off of the library, and we're gonna tape it down. And the robots are going to have to try to push each other off of this. So here we go. Where's my tape? No! Okay. That was my first mistake. Tape. Here we go. We're going to get a little bit of tape on both ends. We're going to tape this down right here, just like that. There we go. So there's our circle. You can kind of see that on the screen. Okay, we're gonna pack that stuff away back there now. We've got a cord to be able to control or upload to the robots. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's get into this. I love it. I'm going to do the coding right here from this tablet, and I'll be able to share the screen with not just our team on Zoom, but I'll be able to share the screen here on a different scene in Streamlabs. So let's do that now. Let's organize that and discuss some of the code very quickly. Here we go. No Windows. I don't want to do feedback right now. I appreciate you. Oh, I see your chat now. Hi. So let's share a screen here. Dun dun dun. Participants can see. But there we go. So this is the code, and that is amazing. That this is actually working out really well as far as the stream is concerned. So let's take a peek at this base code right here. And dude, if you want to keep coding and trying different things in here, you are welcome to do that while I test our base code. I think this is going to work out interesting today. But let me move my screen here so I can see that. Let's zoom in a little bit so hopefully everybody else can see this. We don't actually drive the robots. We snap together these blocks and we do this code so that the robots go themselves, and it's easy. It's very easy. It's not very hard to do. So the robots, when the robot leaves the circle or thinks he's left the circle, as we'll see, the robot stops moving, waits for 5 minutes. Right here, you can see that, and it flashes some lights and things. So that's the code that we're going with on the robot. So I'm gonna get all set up here to upload this code to the robot, and everybody should be able to see if you catch this stream. We're not driving the robots. In fact, I'm not. We have teammates all over the country, everywhere from California to New York, who join us and build their code and drop it in the Zoom chat, and I upload the code, open the code right here. So I've already opened this code because it was on my desktop and it's our base code. So you can read it right here. When the Ranger starts up, when the Ranger tank starts up, he starts looking for the line sensor. He starts working through some things. So let's get both of these robots loaded up with the base code and see how it works out. So we're gonna plug in. Power on. And we're gonna connect on COM3 right there. And we're gonna upload our code. Here we go, upload, upload, upload. It's building. Sending, you can see some flashing lights here happening. Code is all done. And the robot immediately starts following the new set of code. And there he goes. Yeah. We did not add the little wait to the beginning of our code. Okay, so we have one robot loaded with the base code. And we're going to get the second robot all fired up here. Powered on. Let's connect. Connected. Uploading. You can see some flashing lights here if you're looking close enough. Dun 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 dun. And this one also should go in just a minute. Are we going? Are we going? Maybe, maybe not. Okay. We'll disconnect anyway. Okay. So now we've got these two robots ready to go. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen here. Hi. Hey, how you doing? Cool. Cool. All right, we're back. We're back to the big view. I can set my tablet aside here. Let me unplug some cords and things so I don't trip over everything. All right, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Let's go for a best 2 out of 3 between the SaneSmart bot and the Lift and Shift bot. And there are no drivers for these. We don't have an assigned teammate running either of these robots. These robots are using the base code. And let me get in the face of the camera right here, and give a better overview of exactly what that means. So I will set my tablet aside. We will change some views here so that I can get all up in everybody's faces. test. We will test some things here. I ditched the cable to my tablet. We're going to see how long I have on battery power while I'm connected to Zoom. And possibly in another stream, we might actually just stream from the tablet. I don't know. We're always trying new things here. And I kind of like this setup. My desk is not big enough to do this on my desk. And I don't have anywhere to stand and do this. Although there's a possibility I build something better to do this on. We're also exploring the idea that I've scoped out a few places around the neighborhood where this might happen outside, and it's 90. I mean, it's hot everywhere, so everybody probably wants to stay inside in the air conditioning, and I'm no different. Another little sip of coffee though. But this view is 10 times better than what we were doing this spring, which was me going across the room to my desk and reloading code and doing other stuff. So I've moved myself here closer to the arena, and now we can just do stuff right here. It's cool. It's fun, and I don't mind being on the floor for a little bit, but it's I mean, I'm going to be down here anyway. Okay, enough chat. Let's sort out this code here. Let's share screen and go back to our other view. Cool. Wow, that works so good. I dig that. All right, but yeah, can I zoom? Oh, I can't zoom that way. Oh no, undo. Where is my undo button? There's my undo button. Cool. So, we've got this line sensor. The very first thing that happens, repeat until line sensor detects none being black, and then it's going into this part right here, which is there an object? Is the bad guy in both do I see the bad guy in both eyes? Basically is what this one is asking, right? So if he sees the bad guy in both eyes, he's going forward at 50% power. Interesting. Else, if he doesn't see the bad guy in both eyes, then he sees the bad guy in one eye or the other. And that might be where our problem is. What if he doesn't see the bad guy at all? Maybe that is what is causing the pause. It is also very possible that these robots are picking up the signals of the other eye. For example, oh no, how would we test that? We might have to test that theory later. We might have to get some ultrasonic sensors out and break it down on a desk, and maybe we'll do that on like a Thursday stream, where we will break out a couple sensors and find out if the signal from the sensors is the same and if they are confusing each other. If that makes sense, the sound from one robot could be being picked up by the other robot, and that could be causing confusion. And I never considered that, because it seemed like it seemed to work when we were using the line sensors, or just the line match. But yeah, we'll have to think about that. That is a challenge, right? Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, yeah. I'm catching your chat now, but yeah. We'll test that. We'll have to test that sometime soon. That may be what's causing the delay, or some of the confusion. Interesting, and that would probably change the way we write this code. We may have to not base it on the eye sensor, but base it on the line sensor, right? Or we move the robot, the eye sensor, so that they're not the same anymore. Maybe one is lower and one is higher. We'll have to do some testing for that to find out, and that might actually explain a little bit about why we saw the results we did while we were on the easy line. So that's interesting. So I'm gonna change this block of code right now, and what I'm gonna do is let's see, what are we gonna change about this? We need to let's pull out this whole if block right here. So we're going to continue the repeat until the line sensor detects no black base underneath of it. And we will, instead of distance, we will, if line sensor detects right or left, so we will yeah. What? I hear a whistle. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we want to. We're gonna run out of time if we try to test the ultrasonic sensors, the distance sensors. And it's not going to be a very fun battle if we do that. What we should do is let's see, the duplicate. Let's pull that out. So I'm going to grab the defensive moves from out of our if block. So now our code is a little different. It says if you can see that right there, if it detects a right or like going off to one side or the other, it's going to turn and go back. So these are just defensive kind of moves. Oh, it's not that there's anything wrong. It's our code. The structure is not doing what we anticipated it would do because it's confused. basically. We were asking it to test the eyes. Basically, if the distance sensors were detecting the bad guy, we were basing our actions on that. And since that is clearly not going to work out for our robots, what we're going to do now is change that so that the robot will instead do things based on where he is on the map. And perhaps the extra eye sensors were unneeded anyway if they're going to get confused and mismatched. We did not anticipate that. Excuse me. But yeah, so right now our set of code says until the robot goes completely off the circle, he's gonna do stuff. So let's try. I'm gonna add. Oh no, we're gonna toss all of this. So if you're following me, it seems like the problem is we're asking our robot to check in front of the robot and see where the bad guy is. And those sensors are not giving accurate answers. So until we figure out why, we will change the code so that we're asking the robot to basically fight, be an animal, do like robot battle stuff until, or based on where he is in the circle. And I think that may be the better long-term answer for us anyway. So right now we have these blocks where if the line sensor detects going off one side or the other, he's going to go back into the middle of the circle basically. And otherwise, we're going to add in some other code here, and I'm going to add in some blocks. I'm going to say he's going to go forward. Like that. So let's see what that does to our robot in general. So right now, basically the robot is going to go forward all the time unless he's being pushed off to the side. Actually, let's not do forward. Let's do motors. Let's do some like zigzag kind of tactics here. So I'm gonna change. We're gonna instead have him go like 75 left and right for like a half a second. And where's the, oh. And then the other way for another half second. So it'll be like a zigzag kind of move back and forth. And we'll do another half second there. Okay, so we have this loop, and so now we're testing. We're having the robot look at the floor and decide what to do based on where he is on the floor instead of what he sees in front of him. So this is completely different criteria. It should work out a lot better for us. Now it's time to get some code going. Upload to our robots. Dun 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 dun. Very cool. My battery power is not bad right so far. It's 90% still. I could probably get away with maybe half a stream without the batteries. Okay, so let's power up the lift and shift bot. Connect. No. Let's see if we have a connection problem now, sadly. So let's save this file. Save this file. Uh-oh. I think the website is... It may be that the website is struggling, huh? It's not opening for me. There we go. Save the file. Reload. And now let's see if that fixes our connection. We're gonna install the Ranger tank again. And let's see if the connection works. We're gonna switch to upload. Nope. So this is the USB driver that is causing the problem. The program is called MLink. Oh, it could be that I'm not using the right port. We will try a different port. Oh, there it was. That was it. I was using the wrong USB plug. How weird is that? Okay, so let me upload. Why are you not opening? No. Let's reload again. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. File. Open from your computer. Oh, it's not on my desktop. Downloads. replace that file. Loading file, okay, cool. So there's our file again. And just to recover what we think we're doing here, our ranger is going to open with looking at the floor. As long as the floor is black under him, he's gonna follow this list of stuff. So let's get him going. And the list of stuff is going to be different. What he picks out of the list is going to be different based on whether he's all the way in the circle or not. We are connected. We are uploading right now. We are going live. There's the upload progress. See the bar. Dun 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 dun. Whoa! Someone's fired up. Yep. All right, cool. So we got one robot set. We're going to connect to robot number 2. Beep. Upload, upload, upload. I like the response already. It is better. It's just going. So already to me that says that we were asking it to check for sensors that it didn't want to use. This guy seems to be struggling a bit. Oh, he's doing the zigzag. He's doing the zigzag. That's funny. All right, powered off. I'm gonna leave the USB cord connected because that's gonna cause me problems apparently if I leave it out. Let me grab some coffee real quick here. Just a sip. I'm going to stop sharing so we can go to the ArenaCam view. And at this point I'm going to plug my tablet back in now that we kind of have an idea of battery life. Wow, that thing is getting hot. Alright, alright. So let's get our robots down. Let's see. Can I bring you over here with me? So you get a view of that. It's not a great view, but there you go. So it's better than what I was showing you, in case you were curious over there. There we go. The SaintSmart bot and the lift and shift bot are ready to battle. Oh, my screen is crooked. Oh, that's why. We are in the wrong view. let's come back to this view. Okay, cool. All right, so we got some robots. You can see them over there on that. Oh, that is kind of cool. Over there on that screen, just barely. And what else do we got? We got the robots going. We got the new mat working well. They haven't torn up the mat yet, but we haven't had them do any like side to side like lateral movements. This was a good test. This was like, we know now how to structure the code and how to make this work for us. So the structure we're going to use for now is this idea that it's hit or miss if they charge at each other, because they may just like roll over. So we kind of want them to swing back and forth, and we want them to get closer. I think the line sensor or the distance sensors may be a problem because the signals are getting mixed up between the robots, not just the eyes, the pairs of eyes, but the signals, because they're facing each other, their signals are getting crossed, and it's probably creating too much noise from all the like constant like checking, so that they probably don't have any clue what's going on in front of them, to be honest. And I don't know how fast, like how frequent the signal is sent, which may be interesting if it's sent like constantly, or if it's sent at a certain time, or maybe we can try to investigate that. I know I remember we investigated the angle, and it's basically like a 30-degree angle, 15 degrees on both sides of the sensor. So I think the other question about the ultrasonic sensors would be, does it constantly send that sound out, or does it have an interval, like a frequency, where it sends that sound out? Would be interesting to learn, because that may provide some options for the robots to use their sensors together. Yeah, I think the bigger circle is an idea, and it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, because they won't be able to do any lateral movements if the circle stays the same, because they'll be out before you can even move laterally.
Yeah. I think the bigger circle could work. I think lateral. So let's take a peek at the. I'm going to share screen again, and take a peek at this code. Where'd it go? All right. So let's share screen. We will share screen with Twitch also. How about that? Hi. Cool. So let's check out this code. I'm going to zoom in big on this code now. Oh, and I broke it. Okay, so our robots looked like they were going straight forward. And our robots knew that they were going off because we saw them flash lights and turn off. But what we didn't see, like right down here at the bottom, I went into this like left and right power. We did not see that. And it's possible we didn't see that because it's happening too fast. Back and forth at a half a second is, I mean, it's fast. And at the same time, not only is it fast, but it's possible that 75% and 50% are not that different. So like you mentioned in the chat already, reduce the power. Maybe it's possible we do 50% and 0 here, like that, just like that. And now we have a bigger zigzag. We can see the zigzag, and that may provide some lateral movement because they're turning to the side, back and forth, basically. While they're slowly moving forward, they're not moving straight forward. They're moving one track forward at a time, basically, which is gonna make them turn, kind of shift a little, like that as they go up. Almost like a snake, kind of like if you've ever watched like a snake move, like how they like swing back and forth and use their like lateral movement to go forward. So, how about we give this the last try here. We'll add this code to these bots right now, and we can actually even do that right like in the view. I can drag this over to the big screen. I kind of want to see that view of me doing this like live right there, and that'll give us an idea of testing new views, as well as confirming that this gang right here is actually doing the side to side part, because I can see the sensors, so I know that they were not using the you know what else? So let's talk through this if line here. So we have if they were this part right here, this forward at 50% power, and this forward right here at 50% power, it's possible that we want that movement to also be the shake back and forth. Interesting. Okay, let's try that. Let's try getting rid of these. And this is where we want to do our moves. This is our offense right now. So we will. I can't do the copy on the screen, like touching the screen, which is sad to me. Okay, so let's do the power. Actually, let's not do the if else. Let's do the just an if. So let's do no. Like that. Throw that away. Drop another if in here. So you see what I'm doing now? Let's throw this away right there. Okay, so instead of the if else, which was asking the question like are you on the edge of the line of the circle? If you are, go back to the middle, or else you were going to go like charge straight forward. Now that we're using the floor as the option, we don't need the or in there, the else in there because it's adding extra stuff, and that's where our robot was going straight forward. So now we've got these two defensive moves where we're going back to the middle of the circle basically if the line sensor detects going out of the circle. Otherwise the robot is actually just doing this block right here, and that's our offense. So our code just got a lot smaller actually because we're skipping the vision sensors for now. So let's update this code and run this and see what happens now. I like this this compact set of code right now. It looks easier to read, and it takes a lot of the extra stuff out of what we were doing. So cool. All right. Let's try this out. Actually, let's. I'm gonna stop sharing screen. We're gonna do this. Hey, hi, there. Awesome, cool. Excuse me. Cool, very cool, very cool. All right, so what are we gonna do now? Well, right now I'm gonna save this file. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I not save this file? No! Maybe not. There we go. I'm gonna call it sumo code 1. We're gonna save it. There we go. Cool. This worked out super well. I'm very, very happy about this. But I'm gonna have to end the stream very abruptly because I gotta go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna hop off here. We're gonna get together as a team this week and test some things out. I think Thursday we might investigate this ultrasonic sensor, the distance sensors, and see how that works out. But streaming camera views, the new layout, all of this stuff, it worked much better. And I think now we have a lot more options for like tactics on the circle, and possibly even making a bigger circle. But thank you for joining. No highlight video because this was the battle. So see everyone soon. Ooh, wrong screen.